Hello, good morning, and welcome to this morning's live Forex trading session. As usual, this session gives you the opportunity to ask any questions you have regarding the markets, trading, your platform, or any issues you're having. After we've gone through the markets, you can ask any questions you have or any queries you have. So we'll first start off, as usual, by analyzing the markets, seeing what the markets has in store for us today. The main markets we're looking at are the Euro US dollar and the dollar Canadian dollar. So we'll start as usual with the economic calendar. So looking at the economic calendar, we're going to check for reports of high importance that could affect the markets we're trading, which is the Euro US dollar and the dollar Canadian dollar. So today is the 20th of July, Tuesday, the 20th of July. And as usual, my time zone is GMT +2. So all the times I'll be quoting are GMT +2 times, but make sure you set your own economic calendar to the time zone wherever you're based. So looking at the economic calendar for today, you can see the Japan inflation rate has come and gone. And going through for today, we can see that there are no reports of high importance today. So there are no reports of high importance today. So we can go ahead and start trading, but we'll check. It's always good to note reports of medium importance that could affect the market you're trading. So we can see there's a report of medium importance from Switzerland, but we're not trading any currency paired with the Swiss franc. We can just ignore reports of low importance. And that's unemployment rate, but that's from Hong Kong. So again, we can ignore that. Then at 2:30 GMT +2, we have this building permits and housing stats report from the United States. It's a report of medium importance, but any reports to do with the housing market is good to note that. So that won't stop us trading, but it would be a good idea to check the market and your trades around that time. So always remember that reports related to the housing market could potentially affect the market you're trading. And of course, as we know, reports out of the United States affects all markets. So again, that won't stop us trading. We'll still go ahead and place our trades, but it would be a good idea to check your trades around 2:30 when this reports of medium importance, the building permits and housing stats from the United States comes out. Again, you can ignore reports of low importance. We can ignore that from Russia. So that's it. So for today, there's nothing stopping us from trading. There are no reports of high importance, no public holidays in the UK or USA. So we can go ahead and start trading, but we do know that we'll check our trades around 2:30 when that report comes out from the US. But it's also good to check the rest of the week because there could be some reports coming out rest of the week that could affect the markets we're trading now. So I'll just go to the next 7 days. So that's tomorrow, Wednesday, the 21st. And there's nothing coming out there. And then we've got Thursday, the 22nd of July. And on Thursday, the 22nd of July, we have a big report coming out, the European Central Bank interest rate decision. So that's a report of huge importance. Currencies are quite sensitive to interest rate decisions. And of course, since we're trading the Euro US dollar or any currency paired to the Euro, that's going to have a huge impact on that currency. That's the European Central Bank interest rate decision on Thursday. So since we're trading the Euro US dollar and this report is coming out on Thursday, we're going to be cautious trading the Euro US dollar leading up to Thursday because there is a probability of the Euro US dollar or any currency paired to the Euro trending sideways leading up to Thursday. Because like I said, interest rate decisions do really affect currencies. So the market to be anticipating that report on Thursday So if you're trading currencies paired with the euro US dollar, it's best to be cautious leading up to Thursday. Probably just have one attempt at the market leading up to Thursday. So today, Tuesday, trading the euro US dollar, although there are no reports of high importance today, I am only going to have one attempt trading the euro US dollar today. And also tomorrow, Wednesday, I'll only have one attempt leading up to the report on Thursday. Of course, on Thursday, I won't trade prior to the report at 1:45 GMT plus 2 on Thursday. We'll also set up a Zoom session for that time so we can all trade that report together on Thursday. So that's the big report for this week. The European Central Bank interest rate decision on Thursday. And Friday, 23rd, there's nothing coming up much on Friday, the 23rd. That's nothing major to worry about. Okay, so the big report for this week is that European Central Bank interest rate decision on Thursday. So we're going to be careful trading the euro US dollar today. I only have one attempt on the euro US dollar today. But of course, that's not related to the dollar Canadian dollar. So with the dollar Canadian dollar, I will trade that as normal. Okay, again, don't forget to have a look at Market Watch to see if there's anything causing uncertainty in the global markets in relation to the currencies. But there's really nothing causing uncertainty that could affect the currencies. Of course, as usual, there's so many things that can affect the stock market, but nothing untoward that would affect currencies. Okay, so let's go to the charts. So like I said, since there's no public holidays today and no reports of high importance, we can start trading straight away. So we'll start with a swing trade with the euro US dollar. So we'll go to the daily time frame D1. You can see the market is currently trending down. So the moving average 50 today is 1.1991. So 2 pips above that is 1.1993. So I'm just going to adjust my pending buy order to 1.1993, 2 pips above the moving average. So 1.1993, so 1993, and 100 pips stop loss will be 1893. So that's my swing trade done. Just adjusted my pending buy order to just 2 pips above the moving average 50 for today. So that's it till tomorrow. So now I'll go to swing trading, 5-minute time frame. It was a bit crazy yesterday. So you can see the market was initially trending down, went sideways, and then shot up and started to fall, and then it's now trending sideways. So you can see it's now trending sideways along the pivot point. If you want, you could draw although you can see it's been breaking the lower end of the sideways trend. So that's why I haven't bothered to draw my white lines. But we can see clearly the pivot point is within the sideways trend. So I'm just going to place a pending buy order just above R1 and a pending sell order just below S1. So you can see R1 is 1.1824. So 2 pips above that is 1826. So I'm just going to place that 1.1826. 20 pips stop loss 1.1806, and 60 pips profit limit 1.186 plus 2, 8 to 6. There you go. And then we'll do the same for the sell. 2 pips below S1. S1 is 1.1763. Round that up to 64 since the 50 GT is 5. So 1.1764. 2 pips below that is 1.1762. 1762. 1762. 2 pips above that. That's 20 pips, sorry. Stop loss 1.1782. And take profit is 60 pips below that, 1.1702. Okay, so that's the euro US dollar all done. And again, I'm only going to have one attempt at this market today in view of the European Central Bank interest rate decision coming out on Thursday. So we'll go to the USDCAD. Again, we'll start with the swing trade. You can now see the USDCAD is now trending up. Initially, it was just hopping around the moving average 100, but you can now see it's now trending up. So we can now start placing a pending sell order in case it reverses to sell. Moving average 100 today is 1.2337. So 2 pips below that is 1.2335. 1.2335. And 100 pips stop loss will be 1.2435. So that's the swing trade for, so I'm going to start following this market with my swing trade. Initially, I've been observing it. I haven't been placing any swing trade orders because it was hovering around the moving average. But now as that is beginning to trend, that's where I'm going to start with my pending sell order. So again, we'll go to the 5-minute time frame. So you can see that the market is currently trending sideways. You know, again, initially trended up, and now it's trending sideways. But you can see the period point is outside the sideways trend clearly, and R1 is outside the sideways trend. So you can see I've placed a pending sell order just below the pivot point, but I've not placed a pending buy order just above R1. I mean, there's no harm doing it. It's just from experience, you know that once the market moves up like that, you know, and you can see how far R1 is from the market. So you could just keep creeping up, get there, take your order, and just keep going sideways. Because usually, because of what happened yesterday with the market shooting up like that, there's a likelihood it could just take a breather today and trend sideways. So that's why I did not place a pending buy order there, because of the distance from the market and what happened yesterday. It's just a combination of things, really. And also, you know, you usually have 3 attempts at the market, which technically you can do for the dollar, Canadian dollar today. There are no reports of high importance. There's no public holidays and no reports coming later in the week that is directly impactful to this market. So technically you can have 3 attempts a day, 3 attempts today. But because of what happened yesterday with that market shooting up yesterday, I'm only going to have 1 attempt. And that 1 attempt will just be a sell trade. And if I lose out on this sell trade, I'll stop trading the dollar, Canadian dollar. And the reason why I don't mind attempting a sell trade is that when the market falls, usually when the market is going up, it tends to go up slowly. When it's falling, it tends to fall rapidly. So I have a better chance if this market falls to have a good trade than a buy trade. But again, that's just a probability. I could very well lose out on that trade. But like I said, in view of everything, I'm just going to have 1 attempt on the dollar, Canadian dollar today, and that will just be the sell trade today. Okay, so that's it for my plan for today. Any questions?